Good evening. Welcome once again to Big O Entertainment No Talk with a Chaser. I'm Big O Orange of Big O Entertainment LLC. I have on to my left, if you see him, will be to your right, as you see it. You have my technician, Johnny O'Neill. And down at the bottom, you have Darren Farrah Floyd, 1010 Drum Room with Nephew. What's up, y'all?
What's happening? What's in the house?
I'm glad to have you in and glad to have you here with us. We're going to go ahead and start this thing off right. We want to get to the nitty and the gritty. What we want you to do, first of all, we want you to tell us just a little bit about the Floyds.
Okay. The Floyd, I'm Darren Floyd. I'm Farrah Floyd. And we are the owners of 1010's Drum Room. I have my nephew in the back, and you are who?
I'm Nick Ivy. What's up, baby?
Nick Ivy. So, yes, this is 1010's Drum Room in the house. Yeah. Let's see. We was born in Montgomery, Alabama. And we moved to McDonough, Georgia when we was 2. And we've been here ever since. But in the meantime, between time, we have a story of how 1010's Drum Room got started.
We're going to get to that, too. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. I want the people to really, really understand the efforts and the trials and tribulations that you went through to get to where you at.
All right, Twin, tell us a little bit about the program 1010.
Okay, 1010's Drum Room, we got started to do this because we would like to had a vision to give back to the communities of music to the kids in the drum room and drumline. So when we went to college and came back, we wanted to give back to make sure somebody had the same understanding that we had to go and to do that. So that's why we give back to the community. And
all right,
once we got started, we did church drumline. And with the church drumline, we taught kids, we had over 50 participants. We taught kids from 2 to 15. And we played at a lot of NAACP programs, Martin Luther King Jr. program. But the biggest thing that we accomplished, that we played at the 50th anniversary of the Bloody Sunday in Selma, Alabama.
Okay. How can youth get involved in y'all program?
How can youth get involved? Well, we have an address, we have a website, we have a Facebook and everything that once they get with us, we'll teach them how to play with a group, how to become one, and all of those things. Nephew will give you the information.
We're on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. We have a website, www.1010sdrumroom.com. We're also looking at getting on TikTok as well, because that's something that's been very popular as far as getting videos out there. So yeah, we're all across the board on social media, getting everything out there.
All right, say them websites one more time.
All right, yeah. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
What's the Facebook handle?
1010's Drum Room.
That's what 1010SDRUMROOM room. I mean, yes.
And as far YouTube as well, 1010's Drum Room.
What about your website?
Our website is www.1010sdrumroom.com.
All right. So, nephew, I'm taking it with 1010 Drum Room. You are the man behind the scenes that's making all the technical stuff happen for the twins, Darren Farrah. Am I correct?
That's correct.
All right. Well, look, don't lead them astray. I've been with them too long, and I'll tell you, they're dropping off on the side of the road, nephew. You got to watch them.
You can have that right. But how 1010's Drum Room got established is the trials and tribulations that we went through. Now, Alabama State University, where we met you, Avery, and fortunate enough to have you for our roommate. And to be in the mighty Marching Hornets. That started everything. Yes, room 404. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was the room. That
Hey,
was
we had the refrigerator loaded, but you just drinking.
those soda pops, y'all.
Right, soda pop, drinking the soda pop. Yes, he was.
But
And the food
everything
cafeteria.
that
You
room
know,
was the light room on the 4th floor. Everybody wanted to come to that room because we always fellowship like we're doing now. We always had everything together. We pray, we worship, we sing. Everything that we do, we did it together. We go back many years. It's right at 38 years, 39 years right now that we have been fellowshipping together, and we're still moving forward. But I got a couple of questions. I heard a secret. I heard a secret, and I want you to make that secret true.
all
I
right.
heard this thing. I'm gonna jump ahead, and you can back me up a little later. But I heard this thing about that movie Drumline. I heard
Oh
that
yeah.
you guys had a big part in that. Could you tell me about it?
Oh yes. Well, first was they call the set dresser. That's when you just when you dress the set. We had to go ahead and do it before we filmed in it. And then second of all, with our drumline, we was at Clark Atlanta University. Our drumline had the chance to perform in it. And so we performed. We was the Red Devils drumline.
Okay.
Avery. You know what I'm saying. You want the dirt, so he gave the official part, but the particular part that we were in, that we did it, he blessed out the director of the movie.
Not the quiet one. I know the quiet one didn't do that.
Oh no, I didn't do it. Of course not. Right now, you want to say what you said? No, go ahead. All right. When we did the drama thing, we the powder came off the drum. That's who we are, right? But
Right.
the director put so much powder on the drum when they hit, nothing came out. 10 said, "Who in there? Blah, 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 blah. Put that on the drum, cause that doesn't come up." The director did like he raised his hand like a requirement. Well, I did. I said, "You can't bless him. He write the checks."
Since we talking about drumline, who approached who to do this?
To do drumline?
Yes, sir.
Right. Well, we had Don Roberts and what's Charles Stone. Yeah, Charles Stone's the director. Dallas Austin. And Cedric Young.
Okay, Cedric Young, that name sound familiar. Why I know Cedric Young at?
We are the
Mighty Hornets. Yep. I thought I knew Cedric. I thought I know him.
In your section.
A shout out to the Screamers, Alabama State. I ain't gonna say ASU. I'm gonna say Alabama State University Mighty Marching Hornets. A good shout out to HBCU down there in Montgomery, Alabama. Also Jackson Street, y'all. It's still there. They just expanded since I left.
Oh yeah.
I was in the neighborhood. Yeah. They said they didn't took over a whole county, so that's okay as well. But I will be going down there to visit. But look, what we got? You said who approached the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They told us.
And then, but then what happened with that?
Okay, so after that meeting, they had Cedric Young said that okay, we need something to get in the movie. They want to do something like fight, a fight or whatever we need. So we already had a cadence that we had when we was doing the powder. We've been doing that, and as smooth and cool at the capitals we are. So I said, yeah, let's add that in the movie.
Okay, we're gonna throw out the Divine Nine. We're gonna throw out the Divine Nine. My cousins here, they're Kappas, but we know it's True Blue. We know about that, but shout out to the Divine Nine, all right?
Right. And all we want to give a shout out and say this, that Dr. Ralph J. Bryson, he passed, but he was a very significant person in Beta Zeta, Alabama State, where we are. He crossed my daddy, he crossed us, and also he crossed my nephew. So we want to let that be noticed.
But he was a vital part of Alabama State, period.
Yeah,
He believed in Kappa Alpha Psi, but he also believed in the harmony of the Divine Nine. So we must also put that in there.
Right, I agree. Mm-hmm.
Now, quick question for you. I know we still talking about Drumline the movie, but you know, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a classic movie. Still watch it to this day. And I know you guys probably are getting knocked down by your family and friends about, hey man, we didn't see y'all in that movie. Or you had a little bit of part in that movie. How are they, what's the word I'm looking for? Taking to you guys about that movie or talking to you guys about that movie?
Well, it's cool. Because we don't like to be in front of the cameras doing that. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed doing it. We enjoyed working with it. And then we had a major part in developing it.
All right.
Now me myself, as far as my family, before they enjoyed it. I mean, when I saw Avery, it's me, it's us, it's Black College, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was a big stepping stones for HBCU, especially, everybody go to football game, not to watch the football team. I'm sorry, guys, but it's to watch the baby.
Right.
This is I got a lot of my fraternity brothers that were football players. They're going to say, Orange didn't do that, but I'm going to tell you, it was about halftime.
Yes, it still is. Hey,
they always had battles of the band.
Right, it is. And we was in the band. We won what? We beat Thanksgiving and Alabama, and we were 2 and whatever, but we didn't care. We put our heart and soul out there on that field. Now, I want to say, since we talking about Alabama State, I want to say that Mr. Van Tony Free, he saved our lives at Alabama State. For us to study percussion and where we are now, we are the only bass drummers in Alabama State history, mighty more than 100, to be bass drum section leaders of the whole section. And we got section of the year when we did it. 2 years in a row.
Congratulations on that, gentlemen. Congratulations on that.
Mr. Van Tony Free. Hey, I'll tell you this story. Now, this is an exclusive that he put, man, my brother, he jacked us up in the wall. He said, man, y'all think y'all the thing. By being percussion major, y'all don't have no sticks, no mallets, no nothing. Y'all need to leave them girls alone and then get y'all stuff, right? He let us down. I said, I'm glad ain't no girls around. But
being a Mighty Marching Hornet, that was all, hey, all right, I'm gonna leave that there. Hey.
Right. That day. That's how we are with us where we are today. And plus, you can believe the next day we had over $300 worth of sticks and mallets and bag.
Well, we know when you're doing things good, people are gonna support goodness, and greatness. They're gonna support that. But there's a couple other things I want to get to right quick.
Okay.
You guys have also done a couple of other things. One of them was one of my favorite judges. What's my judge's name? What's her name?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Judge Hatcher. She's one of my idols.
Yeah. Well, how we got there was I was sitting behind Mr. Young desk. He had gone to a meeting, and I had a phone call. And I said, "Hello, yes, this is people from Judge Hatcher call. We're gonna bring a guy down and let him try, work out with y'all." I said, "Well, we could bring him down and then we can let him play with us. I'll put him on bass drum." And at that time, we was the drum line for Georgia Force, an indoor arena football here. and we had a
Okay.
performance. And then I said, well, he can perform with it too. And the guy said, for real? I said, yeah. So then they came down and we shot the film, and it worked out good. Avery, he gave you the educational part. You know what I mean? When you coming down, Alabama State marching harder, baby. I like they shine that drum. Take that stuff off the head, all that shine that drum before you play.
You gave me a little discipline. You gave me a little discipline.
Yeah, I was doing that, but the director, he did all that stuff because he didn't want to make sure it was right. I said, no, okay. I said, okay, let me see him. But it turned out very well. Very. We got a chance to be, on TV, and to teach, to discipline him. And he enjoyed it, the workout and the plan. So it was a very, very wonderful show. Yeah, and then not only that, after we did that segment, he had a chance to come to excuse me, I agree to say ASU, CAU for summer band camp. Yes, he did.
So you can say you played a positive influence in his life. Am I correct?
Well, yes, we did.
So what Judge Hatchett had in mind for this young man, you guys made a dream come true.
Right. Because she said, you know what, I sent you to the CAU, my dad graduated from there. Get you some discipline and some understanding. And baby, she was talking about me, baby.
All right, real quick. And I'm gonna back up a little bit because we jumping all over the place. Okay. How did you guys come up with the name and the concept of 1010?
All right. Well,
because you've told us this story, but we want to hear it again.
Okay. We had our goddaughter, and she's about 6 months, right, to a year, and then we was keeping. So Dad said, Brit. Her name was Brittany. He said, Brit. Then she said, 1010. And that's how we came up with the concept 1010. We've been saying that ever since.
Because she could say twin.
Now, right. At that time, but by that concept right there, about 1010's drummer is a personal name that we give back to the kids because we wanted them to advance more and further than we did. Right. So yeah, that's how. And when you're gonna say it right. 1010 drum room.
All right.
Hey, are there any other films or movies that you got, videos that you guys been in?
Yes, we did. When we was at Clarkland, we did the McDonald's commercial.
How did that go?
Oh man, that went well. Well, no, I'll tell you the inside. The dude that came for the McDonald's commercial, he said, man, I want it just like Drumline. We said, okay, there's about 10, 12 cameras. 10 asking, how many cameras you have? He said, 1. I said, man, we have to get. So we put everything together. Now, after that, though, we got a chance, after we left Clark, Atlanta, to Double Vision, 1010 Drum, got a chance to put Nellie's first female drum line together for the Hip Hop Award. What year was that? 2007? 7. Right.
You mean Nelly?
Yeah, E-I,
So how did he enjoy that? How was it to work with Nelly? How Nelly looks like he's totally focused and strong-minded. How was it to work with Nelly?
Well, one thing, he let us do what we do. He did not interfere in any way. When we had the auditions, he told us what he wanted. And then met Daryl and I, we just worked with the girls. We just worked with them. And Nelly, he knows what a girl that came to audition. He said, I don't know about y'all, Mr. Instructor, but I think that's the section leader right there. So what you think we said? That's the section leader right there.
Was she? Could she play?
Oh, yeah. She could play. All the girls could play. Right. You know, you gotta remember though, when you're doing the award show, it's pre-recorded.
That's correct.
So
That's
yeah,
correct.
play or no play, we had cymbal players. Hey, you know how cymbal folks get out? Man, them
Yeah.
girls hit the cymbal and walking around and doing their thing. I asked for a crash. I said, don't even worry about crash. Just do your thing, baby.
All right. I got a quick question for you guys. I've heard your Christmas song.
Okay.
What other song? Tell us about the Christmas song and what other songs that you guys have out.
Okay, the Christmas song. We did that because we always want to do one, and we made sure that at this particular time, we had 1010 drum room developed, but the COVID came out. We said we're not gonna let that stop us, so we took it from outside and inside to the studio, and then once we recorded, it ended up beautiful. But that wasn't what we planned. But to give the kids an experience to be in the studio. Same thing as the tag. All the kids are playing those drums. We're playing them with them, but still they playing and they getting a chance to record something. You know, we video for that also. Now on that video got a chance for them to be recorded just to do something professional to show where 1010 drum room is going. So now that's the birth of us.
And also, we had a good friend of ours, every you know him, Ronald McCall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did the speech, like, and then once again we had Cedric Young to play the solo part with the trumpet, and then we had Ted Lee, he played the keyboards, and there live we did the percussion, and we had drum line to play the drum part.
Hey, you know we gotta get a little taste of it, baby.
But I seen it in the video. It's on your YouTube. And
Right,
the video was remarkable.
right.
The quality of the sound was full. It had flavor. I could hear every instrument. I can hear every chime, every bongo. And I can hear everything. It was well written, well produced, and it had a sound of class. I really enjoyed that. So next Christmas, I might not play BB King. I might play y'all. How about that?
Hey man, that'd be beautiful.
Hey, play a little BB. Play a little BB, but make sure you play us with it, baby, because I like BB. Hey, but yeah, but everything that we have learned and what we have done came from Alabama State University. And I'm proud of that. And I'm still associated with the band right now, with the band director, Dr. James Oliver, that we still associated with him. And when I think about you, this is what I think about. 2 cheeseburgers, some fries, and a fruit punch from the sandwich shop. But when you walk back to get back to the bed, it's greasy.
That was the best hamburgers I ever had.
Yeah, you ain't joking.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we was hungry one.
No, we were never hungry because the refrigerator stayed stocked. We just wanted to go get something else.
Right, right.
Hamburgers that I've ever had, and they tell me now that shop is no longer there.
Oh no, they built a stadium.
Yeah, they
Got
got rid of that.
stadium and all that over there. Like I said, I haven't been back in some years. I got to make my trip down to ASU, but just giving Alabama State University, a big shout out. They have produced. The university itself has produced scholars, musicians, educators, business majors, minors. Alabama State University is a hidden secret because it's the HBCU that nobody thinks about the credit that what goes on the top of their diploma. It can be any other college in Alabama State. It's still going to be the same. It's about what you're in that degree.
That's it.
All right.
And then,
so I got to give a shout out to my alma mater, Alabama State University.
Something else that we haven't said was Dr. Thomas E. Lau.
Oh my goodness. He gave me my scholarship to Alabama State.
Yeah, he gave us ours too.
Yeah.
And he believed in me for it was called three of us, me, myself, and two other guys. We was able to scream our first year. But Jesse Turner was the one that believed in us and pushed us real hard. He was
Right.
at that time. But we marched 56 and we marched them strong. So, and
Oh, yeah.
I believe you guys had the largest drum corps
Right, section.
section in the band. So, hey, I had to give a lot of my disciplines now to that, what we call a dust bowl. I learned a lot in the dust
bowl. And see, the reason it's called the Dust Bowl because we do so much marching and running around. When you stop, only thing you can taste is what? Dust, baby.
Well, it helped me in my military career because I knew how to run for sure.
Right, I believe you. I believe you.
Hey, nephew, got a quick question.
Oh yeah.
How can people order your merchandise, your shirts, hats, if you got it?
Well, that's something we're working on right now. Something coming soon. We don't have it out just yet, but we're working on getting some T-shirts, some hats, different. We want to get some masks too, different accessories. But yeah, that's something we're working on that's coming soon, but not just yet. But when it does come, they can find the information on our Facebook, social medias, and the website.
Okay.
If I don't get a 10-10 drum room shirt, I'm coming to find my cousins and we're going to have a fight.
Oh, yeah. We might need to let you come on down then.
Yeah, we'll find something.
Yeah, I always win on both of them. I just put both of them in the headlock and hold on to them.
Hey, I always have this story to tell. When we were traveling, Avery said Walter Orange for the Commodores with his cousin. And I sat there and told him, man, do you realize that the beat he did for Brick House, that I admired that so much? And then we crowded the band because once I saw he was a marching hornet and he crowded the drum section. Man.
The only Commodore that was a marching hornet.
You're right. But I'm mad at that you gonna finally tell me that he gonna pick you up in the Winnebago and say, hey man, come and go with me. I had to get in my car. We went and ate breakfast at my mama's house. I'm like, I want to be with you too, Avery. Hey, I like Walter, hey.
Good old days. Good old days.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they good now, but I missed a Winnebago in 82.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll pull out of my Escalade and pick you up. We'll go to McDonald's. How about that?
Hey, no, I don't need no McDonald's. Hey, I don't need no McDonald's. Go to Zaxby's.
Now you're asking for too much. You only got remember our budget we had at Alabama State? You only got a $15, $20 budget now.
Hey, and now the band where we get $5 plus you eat, well, you had to get a tea, so you get the change, so you come back $9.50. You're rich, baby.
That's right. That was back in the day. Jenna, what else you got for 10-10 drumline?
Right now, I ain't got nothing right now.
Okay, I want you guys to finalize this with your vision, your mission. Tell people what you want to do. What's your primary goal besides turning everything over to nephew because we all getting a little dusty. So tell me about what's that vision and mission.
All right, the mission and the vision from 10-10's Drum Room is what we already had from way back. We're going to give back to the community, to kids, just a chance to experience anything that once they do go to the next level, they're ready to perform. Now, once we've been with the church drumline, we have a kid right now that's in the 11th grade, and he plays drums. His first name is Jeremiah. I'm not going to get everything, but he wants to go to Alabama State to play the drum. So we did catch one. So now we're going to mentor him and to let him know what he needs to do to go to the next level. That's the only thing 10-10 Drum Room about, having fun, playing, and going to the next level.
And what we're going to try to do is give him an opportunity to go to the ASU band camp this summer.
How you post on doing that? How you going to do that? How you going to pull that together? Is he going to be sponsored? Anybody sponsoring him? What needs to be done to get the show?
Well, he's going to be sponsored by 10-10 Drum Room. And we know the band director at Alabama State, Dr. James Oliver. And so we're going to put that together and let him go, and then let him get a chance to see how it is at Alabama State. Because that was something that we didn't do.
And then also, go ahead.
I had a little different in my high school, Western High School. We had a couple of people that came out of my high school in Birmingham, Alabama. I would say 80% of them went to Alabama State University, and I followed some of those that went. And some of them went to Alabama A&M. I'm sorry, but we beat their butt every year I was in the band. But even though my nephew, Kenneth Owens Jr., he went down there. He blew the bass horn for Alabama A&M. He was a bad boy too, but Alabama State University was where it's at. Yeah, I had the chance to have those visions in Ronald Bell, and I had another band director. He's no longer with us too. They made it possible for me to audition for my scholarship. So Alabama State reached out to me and I reached back. So I wish a lot of the alumni would get, I said a lot of things on Facebook alumni page, but what are we doing? You don't have to be present to do anything. I have never met Dr. Oliver. I plan on meeting him on one of my visits toward that great state of Alabama. I will be meeting him, but hopefully he will see this and recognize that you guys actually look at him on a high mentorship road and what he's doing for Alabama State University.
Oh, yes. The reason we look at him because he made us and he taught us, but he made us, and he also is a Beta Zeta Kappa. So, yes, that's the reason why we also with him. But he is doing a wonderful job with the kids these days.
Yeah, they also had a sitcom that ran for a little bit. I used to run home and record it, and
right.
I hate that they took it off because it actually showed you what it took to be in a real HBCU band.
Right.
It was the reality show they had.
Right.
The reality.
Yeah. Hey, since we talk about Alabama
State style.
Yeah, Alabama State style. Since we talk about Alabama State, nephew, when he was called, he was the SCA president. And he played BZ, Kappa, yes. But anything with Alabama State, that's how we get our information now, through nephew.
Okay.
Right. Nephew, you stay in touch and make sure you keep all of us abreast of what's going on. Like I said, we didn't got a little season now. So we're not doing a lot of the things that we used to do, but we're still keeping up with our alma mater. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hey, I like the way you said. I like the way you said little season.
I got one other question for you.
Okay.
How can sponsors reach out to you guys if they want to help sponsor and mentor some of your youth that you're mentoring?
Okay. Nephew, you tell them how to get on, then I'll explain everything else.
We can be reached. First of all, social media. We also have our Cash App. Like if anyone wants to send any kind of donation or anything, we can be reached at 1010drumroom@gmail.com. If you want to email and reach out and see different ways we can help out, we can collaborate on different things. So we're pretty open on all venues. If anyone wants to reach out, definitely be appreciated because we're doing a good cause.
Okay, so people, you heard that. If you want to help the cause, go on 1010 Drum Room, and they had a cash up there. Do a donation to help our youth go further in life and education. 1010 Drum Room has established a community function that support all, not one, not this and not that, but all. So reach out to them. Make sure you give them a sponsorship.
And yes, at 1010 Drum Room, we are going back in the studio. Coming soon, baby.
So you got some new music coming out real soon.
Yes, we do, but I can't tell you everything, but you will get the first exclusive. I will make sure I'll send it to you.
Okay, then we'll make sure that we'll hit it. And then what we'll do, guys, because we're getting close on time, what we'll do, once you put that out and you go back in the studio and put that out, we want to have you guys back. If it's possible to have you back, we'll have you back, and we'll talk about it after everything has been released. went to all digital outlets, went to YouTube, went to any place that you are going to send it, then we'll bring you back. We want to do a snippet on that and see. Hopefully we get some donators in there as well, where you can say thank you to those people that sponsored 1010 Drum Room. How about that?
Right there, yes. And I want to say also, we're with Ditto Music. So that's how we're able to get our music all over the world. Not only here, but over the world. A lot of people have heard it over. I mean, in so many the Christmas song in so many places. I will get that count or that the idea of that later on. But yes, Ditto Music, yes, we represent with 1010 Music, 1010 Drumline.
All right, now you know y'all owe me a set of sticks. I don't play the drum, but I can put them up on my fireplaces. That is from my folk.
Hey, you know what? You want a set of sticks? Somebody that we helped long time ago to play drums. Now, his name is Devin Taylor. He plays for Justin Bieber. He's on tour with Justin Bieber now. So I'm going to make sure you get a pair of those sticks.
Please do. Please do. And what we're going to do, what else you got, Jenny?
That's it, boss. Waiting on your final thoughts.
We're going to go ahead with final thoughts. Final thoughts is don't forget. If you like our content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you'll get all our new information, all our new videos when they come out. I am Big O Entertainment, Johnny O'Neill, which is my engineer, the fabulous, the famous 1010 Drumline, and I'm going to say, and nephew, we going to say good night, y'all.